Are you the black sheep of the family? Let's find out. Hello again, and we're back with Mandy V today, and we're gonna talk about if you are the black sheep of the family or not. Get yourself a tea and let's sit down and spill it. As the black sheep of the family myself, I have a lot of experience in this field, and to be honest, I've come to a place where I love myself, I'm proud of myself, and I surround myself with people who accept me for who I am and love me and care about me no matter what. And if you are confused and you don't know if you're the black sheep of the family or not, or if you definitely know that you're the black sheep of the family, let's check mark it all off. And I'm excited to do this because some of you might be the black sheep and some of you might know somebody who's the black sheep or be friends with somebody who is, or just any of it. I love you guys. I love all of you guys, but those black sheeps out there, you're my people, because I know that you're fun and I know that you're awesome and I know that you are spiritually elevated, girl and boy, elevated. So being the black sheep of the family means that you are different from everybody else in the family. You know, everybody else, they are very, I don't want to say like conservative, but like not as outspoken and as like extroverted as you. So you tend to be the loud one, you tend to be the fun one, you tend to be the one that doesn't take any crap from anybody, and you also tend to be the punching bag. A lot of the times, the black sheep is elevated spiritually, and I mean that in a sense that you tend to be very empathetic and very sensitive to a lot of things, you know, to people's feelings and emotions, to things that are going on in the world, to the way that somebody speaks to you, and you take in a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings, and the way that you express those feelings may be different than everybody else, and that's okay, and that's not a bad thing, and I don't want you guys to ever think of yourselves as the bad thing in the family just because everybody kind of looks at you funny and like thinks that you're different, because they can't even like face their own selves. To be honest, they can't be honest about themselves and be real, which you're the black sheep if you are not fake, and if you have something you want to say or if you have feelings, you know, you're gonna express those and you're not gonna pretend to feel like something you're not. I know so many people who, when they get together with their families, they pretend to be something they're not just so that they can be liked and just so that people will talk highly about them and like they make themselves look good. Oh, I literally can't stand that. I am literally the last person who will do that. Like, take me or leave me, I come as I am. Nirvana and Ren. A lot of going on the whole spiritually elevated, like sensitive, empathetic type of people that we are, a lot of people just can't relate to that. A lot of people can't access that part of themselves that feels a lot of things and understands and relates to a lot of things and doesn't understand why we're so sensitive and emotional. Most people can't relate. Most people can't understand, and that's why they make us out to seem like the weird ones. But in my eyes, they're the weird ones for not feeling and thinking the way that we do, because how can you not? You know? This is so funny. This is so like one-sided. I'm so sorry. You tend to be the punching bag of the family. People are easy to blame things on you, or you know, because people are can be so fake and not their real selves, so everybody knows that you are the more rebellious one, and you're probably what your family talks most about in your family. You're probably the topic of people's conversations a lot, and that can be very hurtful and that can be very unnerving. But the truth is you, in all honesty, you are the entertainment of the family, and you know, like if there wasn't for you, their lives would be so boring, and they will never admit that, but it's the truth. You challenge people, you know, you ask questions. You force people to think about themselves and turn to themselves, and they might not like that about you, so they kind of lash out and they make you feel bad about yourself, and they, you know, center you out or distance themselves or put you like to the side and like make you feel different because they can't face their own selves, and that's their problem, you know? Like, you want to know things, you want to learn things, you want to ask questions, you want to challenge people, you know? And that might come across as, you know, overwhelming to some people, and everybody's different, so, you know, that's their prerogative, and that's okay. You know, sometimes you may come on too strong. I know I do sometimes. I ask questions without thinking because I just want to know, and I feel like everybody's just another person, and why can't you ask questions and be personal with people, you know? Some people are just private and they don't want to expose that side of themselves, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just not like us, and that's okay. And a lot of people are shy, and a lot of people are introverts, and that's beautiful, and that's okay. And sometimes we just come on too strong, and that's something that maybe you and I can work on together. You will voice your opinion no matter what. And I know this because I do this constantly. I will hear a conversation or be a part of one or see something and be like, that is not okay, or like, you shouldn't say that, or you shouldn't speak about someone like that, or like challenge them on their views and whatever, and like start a discussion or start a, you know, a debate or something like that. And that's fun and that's entertaining, and you know, like, life is about conversation and communication and debating and, you know, listening to other people's opinions and views and, you know, considering them and also discussing it, and that's totally fine. And, you know, I'm not saying that we're perfect, because we are so far from perfect, but everything about everybody, no matter who they are, you know, is good and bad, the yin and yang, you know? Everybody has positive and everybody has negative, and it balances itself out, and it's all beautiful and it's all love. But being the black sheep of the family can be hard sometimes, because you can feel very lonely, and you can feel very judged, and you can feel like the outcast and the person that nobody likes and nobody, you know, everybody talks about. And, you know, it comes with its negative side effects, and it can be very, very hurtful, you know? So my advice to you would be to just be yourself, be that loving, fun, adventurous, outspoken person that you are. Just think about what you say before you say it, you know? Think about the person that you're saying it to. You know, I know a lot of you guys are empaths. You know, if that person isn't prepared to take on your crazy energy, then, you know, move on to the next thing, you know? Be respectful of people's space and people's privacy and stuff like that. But be yourself. Don't let anybody tell you to be quiet or tell you to settle down or tell you to shh or anything like that. Like, don't be around people like that. Be around people that want you to be yourself and love you for everything that you are and accept you and think that you're fun to be around. That's elevating. That's, you know, mentally and emotionally stimulating. Like, anyways, I wanted to make this video. I know this is like a quick, like, stupid, silly video or whatever, but I felt like it kind of added something to the video I did on toxic family members, especially because I'm a black sheep, and I think that has a lot to do with it, because I feel like out of everybody else, I am the target for abuse, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are too, who are black sheeps. But I don't know, I just wanted to say that to you guys. Anyways, if you guys liked this video, please click that thumbs up button and click subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification bell because I do make videos every single week. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time.